Once believed to be extinct, black-footed ferrets are among the most endangered animals in North America. Hannah Eckwalt is in studio tonight to share the efforts of one area organization and what they're doing to keep them around. Hey, Hannah.
Hey, Andrea. The Great Plains Zoo and Butterfly House and Aquarium have been working for decades alongside the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service to conserve black-footed ferrets. Today, I met with them to talk more about the timeline of these efforts and to see what they'd like to see in the future.
That blew our minds. We're like, what? We didn't realize that there were any left. So that gave us a tremendous amount of hope where all of us, again, teamed together and added our expertise to try to bring that black-footed ferret back to a good, healthy balance, good numbers.
A species that was once believed to be extinct now has one of its largest populations in South Dakota. The Great Plains Zoo and Butterfly House and Aquarium say they have been working hard to reintroduce black-footed ferrets after years of work was tarnished due to an infection amongst the species.
Sylvatic plague came out. It reminds you of like a bubonic plague. It came from a population of fleas that started to infect black-footed ferrets in its natural ecosystem and unfortunately killed a tremendous amount that had been recovered.
People like the Great Plains Zoo registered veterinarian technician Janelle Brandt say they now see the comeback of the population following the plague on trips to their conservation sites in places like Lower Brule.
We caught 4 total ferrets in that trip. One was released recently from another colony and the other 2 needed full exams.
The Great Plains Zoo says that during these trips, they can collect health data, microchip, and vaccinate wild ferrets. While most of their services are preventative, they also offer advice on how the public can aid with conservation and what to avoid.
Toxins, any sort of rodent bait, things like that could diminish their food source, which then in would turn to diminish the black-footed ferret. So just being mindful of the whole circle that we need to have in this ecosystem.
The Great Plains Zoo says they are active in a handful of other conservation efforts, including those that now include the animals of focus at the zoo. They one day hope to welcome the black-footed ferrets to that group.